In this video, I want to compare and contrast the Wusthof Gourmet and the Wusthof Classic Paring Knives. The Gourmet is an entry-level knife, while the Classic is their standard knife, so there are big differences between the two. Off the bat, they start out using relatively similar metal, essentially the same metal, 58 hardness, their proprietary blend, but the Classic is forged and handmade, while the Gourmet is stamped and machine-made. So once that's all said and done, the actual Classic's blade is going to be much more resilient than the Gourmet's blade will be. On top of that, since it is forged, it has a very thick and nice bolster between the tang and the blade, while the stamped Gourmet does not have that. So there's nothing to add rigidity to the blade like you have with the Classic. The next thing I really want to discuss is the actual cutting angles that both of these knives have. The Wusthof Classic is ground down to a very sharp 14 degrees, and if I were to drag this along my arm like that, it would just cut all of the hairs off in one motion. The Gourmet, on the other hand, is ground down to a very, very dull 18.5 degrees. And to put that in perspective, while the Classic can shave my arm in one pass, the Gourmet would not be able to do that. So it really shows you the difference in sharpness between the two knives. The handles are very different too. While they look similar, the plastic used in the Classic line is much higher quality than the cheap plastic used for the handle of the Gourmet, and you can really tell that when you're comparing the two. At the end of the day, they both have lifetime warranties, but in my opinion, if you're spending that much on a set of knives, the Gourmet is not a good choice. Its quality really leaves a lot to be desired. I think that for an entry-level knife, the Shunsoro would be a much better choice, or if you're willing to upgrade, just get the Classic line and be done with it. Regardless, I'll put a link down to both below. If you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very, very soon.